Hello sharks, my name is Kevin and I'm asking for $1,500 for 100% of my rent. Been lying in bed so long my grandson is going to take over a chocolate factory. Imagine getting away with a murder 20 years ago, then some asshole drops a doc on Netflix bringing it back up.
Carol Baskin. Carol Baskin. That bitch, Carol Baskin.
My ex randomly hit me up telling me she was feeling lonely and wanted some company. No lie, I kinda missed her too, so I told her to come through. We hang for a bit and then she went to the bathroom to freshen up. Next thing I know, this gone and I have no toilet paper. Americans need to know date certain when this will end. The uncertainty for businesses, parents and kids is just not sustainable. So, you want to speak to the manager of coronavirus. Me, I'll never say no to plans again. Narrator, she'll say no the first night everyone is allowed back out. College admissions officers reading their 125th How Surviving the Coronavirus Pandemic Changed My Life essay. Me as a kid versus me now. I never seen a more accurate tweet. This quarantine is the closest any of us millennials will get to retirement. How about the dishes wash me for a change? Me the night before they say we can go outside. British people be like I'm British, we just say the T in a very high pitch that Americans cannot hear. After the incident in Boston, we always hide our T's. There's 104 days of self-isolation.
There's 104 days
of self-isolation. My husband had to give me a talk about not completely destroying my 5-year-old son at Mario Kart. It's just not necessary. Chivalry is dead. Explain this then. May 19. This account is run by May's current boyfriend. I want to find her a replacement before I break up with her. This quarantine proves y'all ain't built for jail. Of course not. When you sit at home for 2 weeks with nothing to do but think. Rachel Bison apologizes for breaking up with Adam Brody in 2006. I hate explaining. Telepaths only. Whoever made this can go to hell. Vodka and tequila. I'm not drinking nothing with a skull and sombrero on the same logo. I'm just smarter than that. Me, can I have fun? 2020. No, me, okay.
Stupid, I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
Quarantine. Day 451. Talking to the bananas on my kitchen counter. Your bananas, and I love it. Me taking my son out to get fresh air during this quarantine. Samuel L. Jackson drops a coronavirus poem. Stay the f*** at home. Which is your favorite stovetop burner? Mine is back left. I don't know what made me believe that I could win this contest. You ever need to turn your music off when looking for something? That makes my vision worse. Me in 4th grade with all my Webkins. I just check my temperature. Miss getting food with the homies. Do British websites use biscuits? I knew I was gay when I skipped recess to help my teacher laminate things and gossip. Just paid rent. 7 to 9 hurricanes predicted for above normal 2020 season. We are getting jumped. We as a country really decided in 2011 to drop f***ing Snooki in the New Year's Ball. Nobody, Van Gogh, thank you for the date, I enjoyed it, here, you can have this. Nobody during online classes, that one kid with the bad internet. Describe how quarantine's got you feeling using only a picture of your boobs. Can I get a crumb of good news? I'm so bored I've been trying to get these two to tell me Bible stories for the past hour. What would you do if I put my cursor over your cursor in the Google Doc? Quick kid, I don't have much time. In 2020 they will release a super virus in a strategic attempt to wipe out You're trying to tell me that the Max and Ruby theme song is not a lyrical masterpiece. Max and Ruby, Ruby and Max. Max and Ruby, Ruby and Max. Max and Ruby, Ruby and her little brother Max. Instrumental, Max and Ruby. Thinking about this king, I'm gonna let you know what I have for dinner every day. Today I had a meat lover's pizza, chicken tenders, chicken parm, pasta, and asparagus, grilled cheese and tomato soup. Trans people, I'm transgender, society, okay, Italians, I cook a damn meatball. I'm man enough to admit that I'm not very good at Mario Kart. Me and Yoshi just haven't been able to quite figure it out, but he seems like a great guy, so I'm sticking with him. So jealous of the 1 year ago today me on Snapchat, she looks like she having a good time. Already doing big things, baby nut. I can't name a single good thing that has happened since you were born. This is all your fault. Half Italian and half white. I love when people are half nationality and half race. I don't care about your zodiac sign. I'ma judge you based on who you picked a race. After quarantine I ain't ever coming late to a party again. Party start at 10. I'm there at 8:30 helping y'all set up. The 3 branches of government. Chase a bag. Chase your dreams. Chase no. Jesus showing off his top surgery to the boys. Tiger King was so wild that no one even really said anything about this.
That bitch, Carol Baskin.
I never wanted to walk down the candle aisle at TJ Maxx so bad in my entire life. Never, I swear. I miss saying, "Here it tastes like juice," to my friends. The 4 stages of Zoom with the fellas. Jeff Bezos donates $100 million to help nations' food banks. Twitter trying to figure out if he donated enough. I lost my religion when I was 8 years old when I went to Costco with my mom and saw the pastor of my church there in shorts and flip-flops, and he dropped a box of wheat thins on the ground and went, "F***ing meat." Coke addicts, me, little spoon. Anxiety, what if you're not good enough? Depression, everyone hates you. A beaver, brother, do you have any logs I can borrow? Me getting my daily 5 minutes of sunshine before returning to my lair. British dudes get stabbed and be like, bit rude in it. This is really all I want. I'm so tired of saying this is crazy, but this is really crazy. I'm high, so I'll say this. I wish I could hold my friends as babies. The Como brothers should wear hats with their initials on them like Mario and Luigi. Are people in Alaska doing okay? I just realized I've never seen a person who lives in Alaska tweet before. At what age can your parents finally sit in the passenger seat of your car without being extremely dramatic while you're driving? Do you have to be 30? Blue raspberry, knowing it's the best artificial fruit flavor. If I'm ever in a coma, put Vaseline on my lips, thanks. There's a silly goose in all of us. Now spread your wings and fly. Bomboclat. Me hoping the world becomes normal again. Who want a ride back to 2016? We leaving in the morning, let me know. Sometimes I say hi to my dog from across the room just so she'll wag her tail. Makes me feel powerful. I feel like this bit right now. Game recognize game. O.J. Simpson convinced Carol Baskin killed her husband. Tiger sashimi. I know dogs can't wait for people to go back to work. If you're feeling a bit down cause of self-isolation, just cut bread into a hand shape, and when it pops up in the toaster it feels like someone is giving you a high five. Excuse me, he asked for no pickles. Childish Gambino and Drake. My Uncle Ray and Aunt Lisa, who the f cares? Me looking for the vaccine so I can save Sundress season. Meteor hitting Earth. Dinosaur. Oh no, the economy. As soon as this shit is over I'm getting married to the first girl I make eye contact with. Ain't no way I'm risking going through another pandemic alone with only on Netflix to get me by. Haven't overpaid for a coffee in 2 weeks. I feel my sanity slipping. Another reason I stopped planning so much is because if you would have asked me in January what I'd be doing in March, locked inside learning about the life of a gay, redneck tiger breeder would not have been my answer. Men will bury their emotions for decades and then take it all out on children tubing while they drive the boat. Getting really into this quarantine cooking thing. Last night I made a sourdough crostini topped with a tomato paste reduction. Just 2 incredible texts from my landlord. Carol Def killed him.
Carol Baskin. Carol Baskin. Carol Baskin. That bitch.
Also don't worry about rent this month. My gynecologist's office sent an email saying they are now doing video visits, so I guess this is how I become a cam girl. Kids today have their TikTok dances, but what do they know about this? My father-in-law drank 4 cartons of milk in less than 6 days, so I've decided we'll need to ditch him pretty early on in the apocalypse. Why do all people over the age of 40 have that phone case that opens like a book? Thought I was meowing back to my cat for the past hour, but it turns out it was just me and my dad meowing at each other from different rooms in the house. Q is too high up in the alphabet. I respect it, but it has no place between P and R. Should be at the end with the weirdo/goth letters. Oh dude, yeah, you gotta try baking your own bread in quarantine. It takes 14 hours to do right and it's boring as but the results are often quite disappointing. There is a 150% chance Howard Baskin leaves his socks on for intercourse. Howard
Baskin.
Howard
Baskin.
Howard
Baskin. That bitch.